We live. Hey guys, it's Holyfield, aka Mr. I Can Help You. I want to wait a little bit so I can see if I can get a couple of people on, but definitely long overdue for going live. I should have been live a few days ago, but I wanted to make it interesting. And today, got some things I want to talk about, so I'll just go ahead and jump right in. So, of course, internet is buzzing. Colin Kaepernick. Hey, how's it going? Hello. It's buzzing over him signing with Nike, and I could definitely go very deep into that. But what kind of stood out to me was actually his actual post for Nike, because he's going to be running for Nike. They're going to be running his ad during the first game, I think this Thursday. But I had a post that I put up today saying, "Believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything." Man, if that's not the truth. And like I said, I'm not going to really derive into that, but I think that's extremely important, because a lot of us have so many beliefs and so many things that we want to do that we never fully take advantage of. I promise you that. There's a lot of us, when we were small, we wanted to be this, we wanted to be that, we wanted to do this, we wanted to do that. But I mean, sometimes life happens, but that doesn't mean you have to give up. So with that being said, I'm going to kind of dive into a little bit about being a fighter and being a quitter. Because all of us, you'll be very surprised when it's kind of put into a particular way. So when you think of the word fighter, what comes to mind? A lot of people, I've been there, but in this sense, a lot of people think, saying somebody's going to ball up their fist and go just beat the brakes off of somebody. But a fighter is somebody who doesn't admit defeat easily. So when you think of a fighter, you think of a boxer. You think of somebody like in the military. So they don't quit. So and when you think of a quitter, the definition of a quitter is pretty much somebody who does give up easily. So and even kind of to further press what a quitter is, quitters, they have no courage, no determination to finish. So they'll talk it, but they don't walk it. So with that being said, a lot of us can be duped in both of these categories. But are we truly this or that? So, and let's just talk about just us as a whole. A lot of us, when we're raised, all of us are raised to believe in the system. Everybody goes to pre-K, elementary, and we go from there. But there's a system. We go to school every day. There's a lunch every day. We go to school. It's about 8 hours a day. All right. So the end goal is to graduate. Correct? If it was somebody who was actually pushing you to graduate, then I'm pretty sure about 80 to 90% of these people are going to tell you, now you need to go to college, because that's the way to be successful. You got to graduate, get a GED or a high school diploma. Now you have to go to college to get a degree. All right, now you've made it, per se, but have you really made it? Because from there, now you're gonna go find a job. They're not pushing you to start your own business, at least not in the traditional universities. So you go get a job, you do your 9 to 5, and now you want more. So what do you have to do? In order to get more, you either have to go back to school, you got to get some more training, some more certifications. You got to go through their process again. But why do we all do it? One of the main reasons we do it usually is to please maybe our parents, to please ourselves, or for something materialistic, or it's for your why. No matter what it is, it's for a particular reason. So one of the main reasons I was doing this because I wanted to be flashy. I wanted to have the big money. I wanted the fast cars. Even though that's not what I saw from my grandparents, but that's what I wanted. And a lot of youngsters, that's what pushes them. They'll see this dude come in the hood with this car. They see the chains and stuff on the TV, the video, the videos that they're watching on TV, and that's what motivates them. But as parents, what motivates us? Let's see. Some want a bigger car. For an example, let's say a family that's staying in an apartment that has 2 kids and 1 on the way. Their motivation is to get a house, their first house. So they're gonna work harder, work longer. Or some may even want just a nice car, a bigger car, or maybe their first sports car. Some people just want to stack up their bank account. But we all have a reason why we're doing it. And I mean, one of the strongest ones is our why. But think about that. when you kind of dive into it, let's say we're talking about a job now. Now you're pushing, you're pushing, you're pushing, you're pushing, you're pushing. Are you willing to push only to get, and here's that man again with that 40, 40, 40. Are you really willing to work 40 years of your life, to retire 40 hours a week for 40 years, to retire only 40% of your income? And I'm going to use a perfect example. This past weekend, Labor Day, I know a lot of people had a lot of 3-day weekends, but on Monday I went with one of my business partners, and we spoke to a small group of people, educating them on being financially free and telling them the secrets about credit and how important it can be. And there were two ladies that stood out to me, great ladies, very nice. And one said she was retired, the other said she's close to retiring. And what's going on, Lamont? What's going on, man? But she said she was close to retiring, and we asked her, like, well, how's everything? She said, I'm good. And my business partner, she said, are you living your best life? Now, not are you making it, are you okay? So, are you living your best life? Your best life is being on a beach somewhere out of the country, you know what I'm saying, still getting residual income, still getting paid, not worrying about the next bill or anything else. That's living your best life. So, how many people watching this at any given time are living on only 40% of what they're making? I'll wait. I don't think one person is going to say yes. Well, that's reality. If you're looking, you know what I'm saying, just to work, and I'm not taking anything from people who work hard, I'm all about it. I was raised by two very strong people that worked their entire lives. But what I'm saying is, do you want to work just to work? I'm not going to work. I'm not going to put in 40 years to be a greeter at Walmart. I'm not taking anything from nobody at Walmart, but I'm not going to do it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to enjoy my kids' life. I'm going to be there when they need to. I'm going to be on every trip. I'm going to be there. Trust and believe. That's why I push my 50 fathers, 50 families, 50 mothers so hard, because I believe in it. I'm not going to be another statistic. My daughter and my son are not going to be like, Daddy, you didn't make my game. Because Daddy's going to be there. He's going to be the one that's going to be the loudest. I'm not going to be, okay, I might be that parent. So, but I'm okay with that, because that's my job. But what I'm saying is, are you, for your why, your real why, what are you willing to do? Are you really willing to put on those gloves and just fight? Because a lot of us say, man, I'm willing to do whatever I can for my child. So I've just seen a post one of my friends put up. He said, I need to do A, B, C, D, F, G so that nobody else won't impress my daughter. Bruh, I'm there with you, but do you know how much more we got to elevate ourselves to be that much better than everybody? I don't care what it is. I'm going to do it, because that's our job. But when you're going, are you doing this if you're working for somebody else? Think about it. I mean, we're always told to be better, be the best at what you're going to go out there. But a fighter, a real fighter, they don't admit defeat. So a real fighter is going to keep fighting. So when you're a fighter, you never stop fighting. You never stop fighting. Unless, you know what I'm saying, you retire. For instance, Floyd. You know Floyd, many people might not like him, but he will always be a champion. Why? Because of that 52-0. That's why. He didn't stop. He kept going. But when you're working a 9 to 5 and that's all you're doing, you stopped. You got to understand, because we should always be growing. I mean, always be growing. I don't care what it is, whether you're bettering yourself, whether helping others, whether you're educating people, whether you're reading. We should always be pushing to get better on a consistent basis. Always. So if you're not doing that, then in essence, you have quit. Because remember, the definition of quitter is somebody who gives up easily. There's no determination to finish. That's the magic word. To finish any task. So if the task is to be financially free, if you're still paying bills, you have not succeeded that. You know what I'm saying? Until you're 100% debt free. It's crazy to think, but how many of us are keep pushing you to think it like that? It's the end task. The end task is the end result. So if you're okay with settling, then are you truly a fighter? Because remember, fighters don't quit. So are you a fighter or are you a quitter? That's the question. So are you gonna fight and do whatever it takes to get what you need, where you need to go. Because I tell you, and you guys have heard me say it on the continuous, my why is my family. 3 great important people, you know what I'm saying? And even to make my grandfather, my mother, to be comfortable at any cost. That's my why. So something that you guys gotta like really, really consider. So I'm always looking for true and real fighters. I want people who want it at all costs, who are willing not to give up, who are not gonna settle for just mediocre. You know, because that's the real team. When you think of any type of champion, whether it's boxing, basketball, football, got a team full of people who didn't stop at any point in their career. So we can even go back to what's 2000 last year's championship. Last year's championship, everybody was, I mean, I say everybody, but I mean, a lot of people were rooting for the Patriots. Not many people gave the Eagles any time of day. But what they did is they kept going. That defense showed up. The offense showed up. Everybody showed up because they believed that they can win. But that's a fighter. A fighter does not stop to the end. When that clock went to 0, who was the champion? So, quitter, fighter, which are you? It's that simple. And it doesn't stop in just one realm. This can go with being an entrepreneur. This can go from being, I mean, you can still, you know what I'm saying, be a true fighter, you know what I'm saying, doing your 9 to 5. But why stop at the assistant manager position when you can be a manager? Okay? So why stop at the manager position? You report to somebody. Why can't you be in their position? Do your homework, do what it takes to get there, then jump. Keep going. Remember, you got to keep building every day. I'm going to keep saying this, same stories in different ways. Keep building. Always keep learning. Always keep bettering yourself. Because if you don't, then in essence, you won't like it, but hey, don't kill the messenger. You're being a quitter. Because, like I said, and I'm going to say it again, a quitter gives up easily. No courage, no determination to finish. The last 2 are important. To finish the task at hand. So, you're going to work every single day to do what? Not to be mediocre, to be the best. If you're not getting better, then you've settled. That means you've given up. If you settled and you're okay in the position that you're in, then you, in reference, you've quit. So, no quitters, man. So, 2018, we still have over 124 days left in the year. You still have time to change every single thing that you got going. Whether it's working with me, whether it's continuing, getting a better job. Don't settle for that job. There's plenty of other jobs out here that give more. So, you're getting $50,000 a year. There's plenty of $65,000, $70,000 jobs that need people like you. What I'm saying is, don't quit. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Excuse me. Got me some good tea here. So keep pushing, man. And I don't care where it is. And I mean, I got friends that, or I got a friend in particular. His name's Teacher. He's a trainer. Man, this dude is pushing so hard. I mean, he used to live in his car. Now he's one of the top trainers in Atlanta. Shoot, I would even say the country. Because I mean. One of the people that he's training right now, I think he got 2 people that got drafted in the first round this year. He's training the 6th man in the NBA. Dude is pushing. I mean, he has a hair company, and no telling how many other things he's doing. He's actually even one of my business partners. So like, man, you gotta always keep evolving yourself. You gotta keep evolving yourself because remember, especially if you got kids, you got people looking up to you. So go look up the word boss and become one if you're not one already. Because a lot of things are changing. Our current president right now, the things that he's changing things for people who are business owners. If you're not a business owner, become one. Do what it takes. If you're interested in what I do, message me and we can talk. We can even talk about other things, but it's something that you guys got to do. We all need to be fighters. Fighters, 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 fighters. Because remember, fighters don't quit. They keep pushing. Quitters, they quit. Duh. But they finish before the task is done. So, if you have a task at hand, aka goals, push till you get those goals. Once you reach that goal, don't quit. Get another goal. Alright, guys? So, if you guys liked the message that I shared today about quitters versus fighters, please hit that share button. And remember, I got this right here for everybody to see. If you know anybody with less than perfect credit, if you're in that industry, please by all means send me a message and let's talk. If you're looking to start your own business to help others, we definitely need to chat. 50 fathers, 50 families, 50 mothers every month. All right, guys. Holyfield gonna help you out. I hope this helps somebody. Y'all have a good one.